Awesome. Okay, so welcome back everyone to this playthrough of the Bookwalker. Last time we did do the first 2 chapters, and the thing is, in the second chapter we did, which was the Spark of a Hammer, there were a few things that I didn't do, or that I didn't do in the way I wanted to, so I would like to replay that book actually. So I'm not sure if that will... The thing is, I'm not sure if that will change anything about the entire game I could play through going forward. No, because I was debating to myself, oh, do I replay it now? Do I do it once I end? Or should I do it now? I'm still undecided. Should I do it now? Or should I do it at the end? Go back and replay individual chapters. The thing is, I know I wanted to try and find another battery. There was a treasure we didn't find. Ah, now I'm debating it again. It was really nagging at me, and I was like, oh, let me replay the book. But I'm not sure if replaying it here actually factors into what we have going on in the save file total. And you know what? I'll continue and replay that book and any other book that I'm not satisfied with at the end as bonus. So the last thing we did was Spark of a Hammer. And we received the next book. Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Cornelius paradox by Oleg Sergeyev and extract an item. Cornelius' magic wand. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, a wand. Okay, I'm guessing it's the wand we see on the cover here. It's in a glass sphere. We see the profile of 2 men on the cover as well. Interesting. What do we know about the book? Except from a review, it certainly expands the universe, but new books in this series, oh, it's a series, are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like mockery. However, I must admit, I'm intrigued. Okay. Oh, and it looks like the photo of the author was torn out up here. If I remember the last 2 suitcases correctly, we had the photos of the authors in this corner. Alright, let's take a look. We're in the lobby. Damn, people! I think the lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. I figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Come on, Roderick, we're not that bad. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, somehow I doubt that will work. Since you've done such a good job with that up until now. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually going to help them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, making my job harder here. Are you kidding me? We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sounds good? Sounds like a nightmare, honestly. We won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. What's up with this guy over here? Hi, do you need help? Me? Oh, no thanks. I'm alright. Maybe an electric shaver so you don't cut yourself anymore? Well, that's one last we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on. What are we actually here in this book for? Oh yeah, I need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely, yes. And it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have time to help everyone. Okay, but I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. I won't let you down. Why do I feel like we will? Oh, the teacher. Okay, the guy here's a teacher, message board, receptionist. Okay, this is looking really interesting, this room. It's funny how you have completely, like, it really looks like it's cut in half by the receptionist. You know, like, over here, the stones are all white. And over there, it looks like, I don't know, an ancient castle or something. I guess a suspicious lack of decoration and color on the front part. Alright, let's check the message board maybe first. You see a message board packed with information. It's divided into several sections. School's job postings, school motto, general information, complaints and suggestions book. Leave. What's the school motto? In its own column, written in large letters, is uniting our differences and overcoming challenges. Alright. General information. Headmaster Robert Lementier. Educational license number 0023. I try and remember that. No, you never know when you need that kind of information in dialogue. Hours 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Visiting hours for parents 4:30 to 5. Only half an hour? Ooh, that's... I mean, I'm a big fan when people say their visiting hours are from, and then they only have like half an hour or an hour max. So it says hours plural and it's not even a full hour. Great job. I always feel like this is, I don't know, mismarketing to say it's visiting hours. Or it's not even one full hour. Alright, the schools... Yeah, let me write that on the complaints, maybe. I want to register a complaint. Let's see. Part-time receptionist wanted. Oh, nice. Requirements, female, age 15 and plus. Not quite a fit. I don't know. Can we not convince the others that we are a lady 15 older? Seeking system administrator, hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Well, let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. I wanted to joke that maybe they need a janitor and we can say, oh, we're the new janitor. Yeah. I guess I have to try. I mean, honestly, for what we're trying to do, namely steal an item, janitor is not the worst job, actually. Like, because janitors usually have access to all, or pretty much all locations. even to most to a lot of locations that are, you know, inaccessible to a lot of people. And you know, it's this kind of position where, you know, no one questions when you're running around the building. You can just say, oh, I'm the janitor, I have to, I don't know, check the heater, or check that window, or you know, fix that door, or anything. So you can always make an excuse why you have to be in that location at that specific time. And complaints and suggestions. You take the slim, worn book from its folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yep, we're still in the school. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses, and it's all your fault. Okay. Big deal. Yeah. I can also check outside. Let's see. The teacher, a man dressed in a classic modern suit, sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. My god. He notices you looking at him and tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. What are you doing here? Probably applying for a job, I guess. I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're a teacher. Nuts. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. It just puffs a little. Oh, interesting. Programming in a magic school? What's that? I've heard of it, some kind of magic. Oh, of course. Sorry, I briefly forgot that our character and Roderick both come from worlds where, you know, advanced technology doesn't exist. So they wouldn't understand what programming is. It's hard to explain. He waved a dismissive hand at you and returns to his thoughts. Do you know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You might have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. Yeah, we already did that. Can we go outside and see what's out there? A moving truck, interesting. Boxes. Can we get loot from the boxes? Mostly boxes on damp ground. Big box of clothes written all over it. Boxes in the ground, ready to be shipped out. They're wrapped up with plastic ties. You look at the movers, don't see you here. Okay, we could try and open the box now, or wait until we have pliers. Maybe let's try and wait. Little caution, fragile. Row of boxes, nothing interesting. Let's see, loaded boxes, nothing inside but full boxes. Okay. Boxes labeled books. I mean, these are the most interesting, obviously. Two movers are sitting in cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. Let's listen to the conversation maybe first. You eavesdrop on their conversation. Yeah, I eavesdrop standing like half a meter away from them. Sure. My back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? Slaps his belly with his wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flings his light easily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard boxes closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? He rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh yeah. The lanky one takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir. It'll light up my house. Ignore them or step in? Let's step in. Hey you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. No, you don't. Put it back. This is your last warning. Mover doesn't seem very scared. Well, then I'll roll up my sleeves. Let's show him Nikki. Alright, he jumped up from the box. Oh yeah, those two amazing fighters. You one tough idiot, damn it. The mover slowly gets up from the ground. Fine, you win. He closes the pilfer box and puts it back in place. That's better. The mover glared at you angrily from under their furrowed brows. Oh, that's all I can do? Alright, now they're purposefully ignoring me. Okay. I thought maybe I would get the item that he put out of the box, but he put it back. We told him to put it back. He did. Alright, let's see. Receptionist. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on a small TV set on the desk. Is there anything I can help you with? I mean, we do want to help the characters here. We just beat up two moves. Well, wait. You? Help me? She raises her eyebrows in surprise. But your words are still not enough to draw her from her attention away from the TV. That's right, I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now, I ask you, who are you and why are you here? Well, we can't really tell her that we're here to steal a magic wand, so we lie. I have urgent business with the headmaster. Did you make an appointment? Yes, we did. We were taking her out of the TV. She pulled it long up from under the desk. Your name? You look around for inspiration, knowing you need to come up with something authentic sounding. My name is Amadeus Vaporius III. Wow. Great name. Without resistance, receptionist's eyes unglued themselves from the TV screen and scanned a notebook. Only takes a second before her eyes snap back to the screen. You don't have an appointment. You can hear the irritation in her voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because a team in the football game on TV just missed a goal. She's watching football? You're telling me this lady is watching football? During work? Uh-huh. Totally sounds believable. Let's show her the job listing. You're looking for a janitor. And I'm looking for work. Yes, I've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes, but finally looks away from the TV and turns for you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? We lie again. That wasn't an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sign pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name? Etienne. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent. You're hired. Just like that? Dude! You wanted to get in. Now chill. Just accept it. Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off all the bookshelves, then come back here. I'll get it done. Three crests. These must be the school guilds. Okay, blue one. The man. Almost looks like the image of a saint or something. A red one with a flower. And the green one with the wand. Oh yeah, the empty bucket. Endless potential. You could fill this with anything in the world, but you should probably fill it with water. Alright. Well, if we're supposed to clean, then we will need water. Let's try and get that here. Is that a German school or something? Rusty tap, dripping rusty water. Let's fill the bucket with rusty water. Well, let's try the library. Old books in boxes. Alrighty. Get another box. Let's take all the loot. It's a dusty bookshelf. It looks even dustier than the others. Start dusting. You sigh and start wiping the dust off the shelves, but stop when your rags catches on something. There's something scratching into the scratched into the shelf. Examine the inscription. These look like runes. Oh no, the words. It says second shelf, third book from the left. Second shelf, third book from the left. Let's keep washing. 15 minutes later. Alright, this bookshelf is done. Let's get started on the next one. Yes, that bookshelf, okay. Just quickly want to check if we have more items we can interact with. Oh, there's a workbench. Okay, second shelf, third book from the left. Let's clean the other shelves. We're going to be good, janitor. This is the biggest bookshelf in the room, and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. Start dusting. You wet the rag in a bucket and start wiping the dust off the shelves. It's boring work, and your eyes start wandering over to the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. We look through the folder. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription, The Berators Guild. Okay, that's the red one. No, that's the Blue one. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder and nothing catches your eye at first. But then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. You read it. Dear Americus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I'm unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there's a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it all off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to the beliefs, wizards must use their powers to destroy the armies of the enemy, which, of course, in this day and age, is quite difficult. They use wizards solely for military purposes. Of course, in this day and age, it's quite difficult. Okay, why is it difficult? But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. Beratus Guild. Okay. Can just keep dusting and keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. Then I suggest we get started on the next one. The bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. And of course, they just had to be the biggest bookshelf I've ever seen in my life. Is it really the only way to get inside the school? Take the rack from the bucket and wring it out. They don't let just anyone passing by go into the main hall. And that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help. Yes, right. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor, even once we get inside. You sign and wipe the layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagined an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of a book. Reread it. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student's. There's a barrier that exists around our scholar system, a wall covered in symbols. Around our solar system, sorry. A barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. Keep reading. It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, I guess the magic is dead. Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rag, bucket, and dust on the shelves. 10 minutes later. Well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. All the bookshelves are clean. We should go tell the receptionist it's done. Yeah, let's go. And then we'll check... then we'll check on the bookshelf over there, because I think there might be a secret passageway. But I don't want the receptionist to see it, so I'll talk to her first. Are you finished dusting? All done. We'll see about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to help. You give Roderick's cage a satisfied glance. Get going now. You have a new task. And want to ask about the wand? No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I unlock the door for you. Fine. Now we're going back to the library. Was it the third book? Looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Second shelf, third book from the left. This one. You pull out the book. You hear a click. Of course. Secret staircase. Let's go. The secret library, okay. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. Seen by the day. Let's examine it. There's a small lock on the desk door. Oh, a lock. That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. Tug at the lock. And of course, it stays in place. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. You'll need some kind of tool for this. I can either pick it or cut. Cut it? Cut it with pliers? I'm not sure. Either way, we'll have to walk away for now. Let's see, bookshelves. Oh, 2 damn books. Hey, mon ami. How you doing? I guess we can just use these. Yeah, the junk. A book within the book. Ironic, no? Paper's falling apart and the text is ruined. They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world was due to divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. Oh, awesome. Thanks for the look. I'm okay. Thanks. Let's see. We have any more we can look at here? Doesn't seem to. Okay, stairs up. Oh, okay. That's the way back. Portrait hall. Okay. You see an opulent, though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. Found it. I didn't think you would get to it so easily. Well, I see a lock, so I guess it's not that easy. To what? That's Cornelius' wand. The one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There's nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. We also have a security camera at the top here. I think just taking it would be too easy. Let's examine the wand. The wand looks old, and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. Let's look around. There's not a soul in the hallway. That means nothing. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. Okay. You continue scanning your surroundings and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Is that thing working? What is it? The thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do we care if it records? Oh no. Sorry guys, I have to take a break. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to take a break for a few minutes, I'm sorry.
Too many nights showing up at your place, and I gave you my heart from the start, but you pushed it away.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, my mother called. And I had to ask her to call me because, you know, it was my first day at the new job, and like the old new job, and I knew she would want to know how it was. What do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out the book already. What's the hold up? Well, we have nothing to break the glass. We could just use ink to break it. We tug at the lock. I've never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass. Roderick, why are you in such a hurry all of a sudden? I want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you, I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you a new janitor? I am indeed. Is a middle-aged man in the doorway? Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. Okay, so I guess he's the headmaster. I really think you should just break the glass, grab the wand, and... The man starts to reach for his belt where his own wand sits in a holster. Oh, a holster? Okay. Come on, smash the case. Now we walk over to the man. Can you not hear me? He's pointing his wand at you. Oh, I'm coming. Sorry, I was lost in thought. The wand is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Okay, that's this interesting separation of rooms again. The hell? Come in. An old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. You found us through the job posting. Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really? It's not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Anyway, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a portion. He slightly accentuates the word former. Alright. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. Old man seems sincere in his claim. Alright. Giving Gandalf vibes with all the grey. It doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion was it? Marcus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins a senile grin. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace. It's just probable loser tea. Alright, let's get started in the stain. You start wiping at the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. Okay. I heard you planned to sell everything from the geomancy department too. The geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Okay, so I mean we read some text about, you know, the symbols, like our solar system being encased by magic symbols. But it said that it was a belief, so I guessed it, or at least the headmaster claims that this is actually true. So these symbols were shattered, and now that magic can no longer be utilized. Why indeed? That's our history. Fair point for historic reasons. Let history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain's finally gone. You can start in the next one. Do that. The second stain is bigger than the first and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. First cleaning bookshelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Maybe you're the janitor. Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. Casually ask about the wand. Oh yeah, we're so casual about it, I'm sure. That wand you have in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. I must have pauses for a second. Indeed. Enjoy it while it's here. What do you mean, while it's here? By the way, I'm wondering right now if these two headmasters, the new one and the former one, are the ones that were actually depicted on the cover of the book. It seems like these two absolutely have a rivalry sort of thing going on. And it's also quite interesting how different in designs, like the areas of the rooms are that each of them is sitting in. Like it's a very obvious depiction of old and new philosophies. The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Marcus. We found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? I don't think so. Yeah? Etienne doesn't think so either. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and it shatters, splashing more potion. Onto the floor, under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. What? But what are you going to teach here if you sell everything? What? No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand. Cornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. Okay. That's worth it? Bang! You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. He jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. He's going to take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry. He's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. He pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Pensively. Yes, thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now what's going on out there? Let me go see. Okay. Can we grab the key somewhere? Did he leave it here? Pieces of metal and... Was that 2 pieces of bread? Ooh, a lot of heels, okay. I mean, a lot of heels tells me that we'll probably have a lot of tough fights. Ooh, tools, nice. A lot of junk with tea spilled on it. I guess once you have tea spilled on it, junk is too junky to make ink out of it. Okay, by the way, I tried a hint right now, but it seems like we have nothing left in here. Which is good. Oh! What's going on here? So I'm guessing this is a bunch of students. And the wand was stolen. A crowd of people has gathered in the hall. They are whispering among themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. It's the wand, headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell. Headmaster's giving us a look. Damn it, the clown asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. Alright then. He turns to the gathered crowd. Who saw it last? I think it was you. Right, Sir Marcus? You left the office and then you must have walked right past it. When it was there at the time. Not that we can't take your word for it. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Indeed. Especially when it comes to the theft of school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? What secret stash? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it. The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true. But for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. And you too. He quickly points at you. But definitely not you. He points at the former headmaster. All of you, start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Everyone, he indicates responses one. Yes, sir. You're a little slow to speak and it sounds silly. Alright then. Everyone get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. The crowd disperses. So now what do we do? We're going to find the wand. You furiously straighten the collar of your coat. I was just trying to see if we can ask Roderick to read the book and see where the wand went. Because I expect, from what we've learned so far, what our past experiences have been, I expect this to be just part of the book. You see a portrait of a man with bandaged hands, or rather, what's left of his mangled wrists. How awful. That's one of the old headmasters. Back in his day, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them like real men. Which of course didn't protect them from the consequences of a spell gone wrong. I see. Okay, we can check the empty case. Although there's a missing portrait, an empty pedestal. Looks like one portrait is missing. Wondering which one. I mean, since one of the portraits is a former headmaster, maybe all of them are. But I don't know. Not all of them look like the smaller ones up here look like they're just, landscapes. Alright, let's see the main hall.